Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's meeting, meditation, inquiry into the nature of ourself. Allow us to co-join our heart flames from all around the world. I hope everyone can hear me. And welcome those who are joining at the next now moment, also as viable as now here. It's good to either have a straight spine, sit up straight, and during our inquiry now for years as we gather, we're always practicing abiding in the spine. As Yogananda referred to the spine as the altar of God, and I keep on quoting him about that because if you can train yourself to abide in your spine, meaning your awareness, your focus, your awareness goes to the back body. So that's already moving you away from the field of the mind, because the field would be in the front, the back would be your more expanded soul self or higher self space. And throughout many technologies that we have been practicing through these meetings, it's always something to do with the chakras and the spine. So today we're still continuing this inquiry, and the title I've given to this meditation was Clarity. And just come to this journey with me. Close your eyes and zoom into your body. Zoom into the body. And zoom into the back body, especially the spine. And just see this light up with this white, electric, light blue light. And from this space, open your eyes. And you're multitasking. Because know that if you are consciousness, then you are able to do everything at the same time, be everything at the same time, and be nothing at the same time. Again, close your eyes. Has anything remained the same? Inquire. I've been throwing around the expression, your true being or your true self. But your true self is not something that you're going to reach one day. It's right here, right now. It's never in the future. And we're also not throwing around this now moment cliche. We're returning experientially, seeing and abiding in what is immediate. So Ask the question, am I aware of my being? And as soon as you ask this question, am I aware? There is a strong pull. There is a very strong pull back into your heart space. If you scan your body, where is the locus of your being? And by being, I'm also referring to the soul. If you're having trouble concentrating or abiding in stillness, just virtually connect with my spine. It strengthens your presence, awareness. And then we can further inquire. As we are seated all around the fire of consciousness through all around the world. In the middle, we have this burning pyre, the light of consciousness. And we are lighting up all of our light rods through our spines. And command to connect to your higher self, which is the soul, the Atma. I am presence. Mother, Father, God. We connect to the pure originary light of the Satpurush, supreme intelligence. And allow yourself to be that space that is within the light of consciousness. So the body is within the light of consciousness. What do you feel? From time to time, you can open your eyes, inquire what is remaining still, what is remaining constant. Then close your eyes. What is remaining constant in this experience? Is my experience the vision of expandedness or contraction? Is it light or is it dense? Is it confined or is it limitless? And I would encourage you to do that during the day in order to inquire about the nature of consciousness. Pull all of your attention and focus back into the spine. And just feel this aliveness. So ask another question. Is this space alive or is it dead? Is it a constant or is it limited? And slowly feel the central channel, which is the spine. And the spine has many layers, thus, it also has many layers of reality. It is only through your spine that you are plugging into your experience of the world, of your world. And just see slowly that the spine space, which is an empty tube, a bamboo stem, feel this space light up with electric light, blue light. It's hollow, like a bamboo stem. And you feel it explicitly through your vertebrae, starting from your tailbone, past your head. It actually doesn't stop with the body. It's extended into the many layers of your body. Physical body, inquire, energy body, mental, emotional body, intelligence body, and bliss body. The ruler of all these bodies is the seat of the soul, which is at the backside of your heart. I'm going to tweak the exercise as you're feeling your spine. Look to the center of your forehead with closed eyes and plug into the spine from your third eye. Multitasking. Clearing any and all energies, entities, attaching spirits, miasma, overlays, holographic inserts, and implants that are not in accordance with your highest soul frequency. We're just going to speed up the field and remove any and all attachments that are not for our highest good. And just see how we're polishing the spine and the light is ever stronger. And the effect of light is also your peace. Another effect of the light of the soul, the abidance in the light of your soul, is that you feel comfortable in your body. So from this point of view, as you're zoomed into your spine, you're also zooming into your body fully. And scan if there's any tension. Scan if there's any contraction. And if there is, just note it. Do not do anything with it, just notice. According to the ancient yogic sciences, it is through the inquiry and abidance in your true self that removes dense karma that usually is seen or felt as obstacles on your path. So as we're seated around the fire, we're lighting up our spines. So we're forming these pillars of light, columns of light. And make sure that yours is as strong as the other columns. And there's also a central column, which is the fire of consciousness. And we all are connected to this central fire. It allows our hearts to be alit with the thirst for truth. And notice the only true truth there is that which is unchanging. Inquire what in your experience is unchanging. All the rest is untruth. Start plugging into the backside of the heart as the heart or the soul connection acts as a suctioning cup. The soul in its luminescence is sucking its vibrancy from the cosmic womb. And I'm going to allow this immediate experience to replenish our bodies. I feel there's a lot of depletion in the field. So just feel at the back side of your heart that there is this beautiful emergence of the cosmic womb space, crystalline golden light. And your entire body is being filled up with this luminescence. But it is the connection from your soul, the seat of your soul at the backside of your heart. And what we're going to do, we're going to merge all of the chakras into the ocean of the light. We're moving from duality into singularity as the soul's all-encompassing light heralds this new state of being. Zoom into the backside of the heart, and we're going to just expand this field into your solar plexus, just above the belly button, the center of your body, the level of the spine. Just feel this ball of light. causes a lot of healing. Posing a light center of your solar plexus. And just feel that it is co-joining this heart field that's being sucked into the heart field. Purified. Moving all of this clutching, controlling into the purity of the soul's light. All of the impressions of the day, all of the impressions of the week, all of the impressions of the month, and so on. They're being neutralized into the light of the soul. All you need to do is just let go. It is like a refurbishing of your being, moving all of these superficial layers out of the way, all of them. The superficial layers that may have been there for a very long time, maybe even thousands of lifetimes. But it takes one recognition of your true self that burns through all of the mirage, all of the untruth. Removing all the cords, cordings that are tying us into the looping, to a particular looping of a situation. Notice that you can relax that area around the belly button, your stomach area. It's being pulled into the orbit of the heart. And heart is synonymous with the soul. You can also drown all of these false impressions of yourself. I'm a man or a woman. I have all these titles, or I have a lack of titles. All of it. Look at all of your drive. Sometimes this drive is in vain. And this is the space, the solar plexus, where we can give the driver's seat over to our higher self. This is the 10 commandments, the prayer that says, "Thy will be done." That's the solar plexus bowing down to the will of one, merging your own personal will with divine will. So it is. The field is very strong. We have so much guidance. You're removing any and all energy vampires, viruses, pathogens into the stream of the blinding soul light. We move into the throat because the throat is the mirror opposite of your solar plexus. And allow the throat space to be lit up with this golden crystalline photonic living light. And just find the center, find the centripetal force of your throat chakra, bottom of your throat. There's a vanishing point, and you're being sucked into the light of the soul. The heart is expanding now into the throat and the solar plexus, widening its circumference. And at the same time, zoom into your spine. Is it lively? It removes any and all fatigue. It's lively. It's stable. It's all knowing, all seeing, all sensing. Removing all of the blocks from the throat that block us from hearing our direct guidance from our inner guru, inner teacher. Removing all of the blocks into the light. There's nothing remaining that is blocking our innate intelligence. This is also where divine intuition is heard. Divine inspiration is alit. If you're an artist or a teacher or a parent or a lover, you just ride the inspiration of your divine light. May your speech be in accordance with your thoughts. The thoughts be in accordance with the purity of your soul. May your actions reflect both of them. They have merged now, the throat and the solar plexus, fully merged. So the heart space becomes wider. It's one, this effulgence of the sun 10,000 suns. Burning all of the karmic blocks. Burning all of the forgetfulness. If you're here, you have already agreed to remove the veil of ignorance, which we willingly come into the world with. And then there is a point, a time when you're ready and you remember. We move into the sacral center, which is your hara for the man or a womb area for women, the space of the sexual organs. Light it up with this golden ball of light. The soul is expanding into these crevices, the layering of the hologram that provides you with different experiences. Purifying this space, purifying it from all of the DNA, purifying it from all the energies of any and all lovers that we have ever encountered throughout any and all lifetimes. Even your present ones. Because you want to relate from purity, from divine union, which is not conditional. It's not conditional. I asked this template of the revival into the light of the soul to make us remember what wholeness feels like. You can really tap into this prehistoric feeling of fullness, wholeness, feeling of nothing is missing, which is your true quality, pure light, pure love, pure wholeness, cessation of lack. There's absolutely nothing missing. When you tap into these qualities, from time to time, you know that you're abiding in your soul. May this abidance in the light start purifying the dense karmic imprints that we have gathered throughout many lifetimes. All we need to do is be still and allow this effulgent light to purify this layer of our being. purifying our life force. This is the center of our life force, sexual energy, creational force. Just see that actually I'm seeing this dark energy being sucked into the light of the soul. Still coming. And being submerged into this luminescence, because that frequency imprinting cannot but overwrite and in all lower frequencies. Beautiful. Thank you. That was a big shift. You have the awareness of your spine at the same time. As we are expanding the heart field or the soul field, it's the same thing. And the mirror image of your sacral center is your third eye. So move into the third eye space. And there's 3 spaces here: backside of your head, golden ball of light, center of your head, the pineal and pituitary glands. The backside was the amygdala center, and also the front of your head, between the eyes. Lighting up this space with the living light of the soul. Clearing all the webbing, overlays, holographic inserts. Also, this area might be obscured by your own fear, and especially by your own fear of your own power. So you decide whether you're ready to dissolve the veils that are veiling this inner sight, an inner sight that is a cosmic intelligence. We're just clearing this space along with the womb space or the hara space. Know that you have to connect your third eye, heart, and sexual center every time you truly want a divine connection with another being. So just purify these layers. This triad is so essential. Heart, third eye, sacral center or sexual center. Removing any and all blockages in communication between these centers. Anything and everything that is obstructing our knowing of our divine nature and relating from that divine nature, from purity, unconditionality, openness, extreme wisdom, intelligence, so that every single meeting is a transcendental one. May we create with our third eye in accordance with the highest will, aligning all of our timelines into the highest timeline of transcendence and ascension. Wonderful. The maturity of the souls hereby present is remarkable. We bow down to this gesture of coming together in order to remember the being from the soul. Let all of the illusion burn through. You might feel burning in your spine or any parts of your body, or you might feel disturbance in your psyche. That those are just symptoms of the debris being removed, spun out of the field. So it is. Know that as the pure embodiment of your divine soul light, you have nothing to hold on to. You are the emanation of Sat Purush, of the ultimate light being. As you're slowly returning from separation into unity, the oneness of the light. It's very powerful. So much is being activated and remembered, put into its own place, healed, restored, so that humanity stops looping in ignorance, in fear. That is the only purpose for us to awaken, so that we can revive this divine remembrance and allow everyone else to remember. There's no other purpose. That is actually all of the purposes. So simple. There's this simplicity. Remember, there's this simplicity to your life once you give yourself over to the truth. Call it the light of the soul, call it the supreme divine self. It has many human names, but you know it you remember it. Your life becomes simple. That is called ekagra, one-pointedness, where you are walking through the eye of the needle, one-pointed into the truth. You must feel how your heart space is so expanded. And finally, be expanded into the root. And into the crown at the same time. The whole body is encompassed into this golden effulgence. But we're actually working multidimensionally. We are piercing through all of the layering, the nuanciation of your emanation, clearing the field and rising in frequency. You might feel a ringing in your ears or a lot of fire burning in your spine. Just zoom into the tailbone, bottom of your tailbone, and we're removing all the plugs, the downward moving Kundalini currents. We're removing any and all sluggishness where the Kundalini is dormant. We're removing any and all programs of self-harm, and suffering programs. And fear of survival. It's just very much connected to your self-worth. Completely lit up and pulled back into the heart space. Into the luminescence of the 10,000 suns at the backside of your heart. Just feel the aliveness, the immediacy of the aliveness of your entire being, all of the cells. Move into the crown. And just see that the crown starts to burst into the 7 rays. We just have this 10,000 petal lotus at the crown burst into the colors, the 7 rays, opening up this shaft of light all the way up to pure consciousness. And for the next 3 minutes, you're just going to experience a shaft of golden light pouring through your body, through your head. The spine becomes a liquid light. All the cells, all of the extremities, your feet, it's pouring out through your feet chakras, palm chakras. It's pouring out through your third eye, your ears, your eyes, your mouth, all of your holes, pores, washing through, adjusting you to the highest frequency of the soul. Some of you need it, especially through the kidneys and the heart and the spleen, the digestive tract, the blood, the lymph, the skin, the brain, removing all of the heavy metals from the brain. As you're following these instructions of the soul speak, notice the background, the backdrop of your being. It's the easiest to note it now. You are this expanded living light. And if you are strongly situated in this light, then if you think of people in your life that need it, fill their bodies with that light. Fill your houses with that light so that there's no discord. Fill your cities with that light. That is the only purpose of your being, to share the fire of your soul. And now think also to share this light with the people you maybe you call your enemies or you have discord with. And you're just sharing this light without any payback. You're just doing it because you can. I ask that all of our 72,000 subtle energy channels be flooded with this, the light of the soul. May we be the sight of this light, the purity, the love, and the wisdom, and the will of the One. May we all realize our true self. So it is.